I have here 4 very tarnished and crusty silver rings that I found on the beach. I'm going to hit them with some electrolysis and see how they come out. I'm going to hit them with the electrolysis, then I'm going to throw them in a tumbler for about an hour, and we'll see how they come out. So first thing I got to do is connect my electrolysis. So I put the positive feed to the spoon. I'm using a stainless spoon, and the negative clip will go onto the ring, and I plug it in. So I'm going to do that, and then I'll get back to you once I get it going. Okay, I've hooked it up, and I think you can see it bubbling. What I basically did is I made a homemade kit with an AC to DC adapter, and just using a clear glass, stainless steel spoon, and some water with salt. Pieces coming off. This usually takes about 10 minutes just to loosen the crud, and then toss it in the tumbler. I'll be using a Harbor Freight tumbler with aquarium gravel, a couple drops of Dawn dish detergent, and a teaspoon of baking soda. Works great, as you will see. Okay, I'll give that a few minutes and I'll get back to you. It's getting really dark. Okay, the first 2 rings are out. I just now put in 2 other rings. Rings are small enough you can clamp 2 of them together sometimes. If it's not a big fat ring, it's okay to put 2 on at once. That's what I usually do. Those 2 are in there. And once those are cleaned up, I'll throw them in the tumbler, and then I'll show you what it looks like after the tumble. Again, I'm putting them into the Harbor Freight tumbler with aquarium gravel, a couple drops of Dawn dish soap, and some baking soda. A teaspoon of baking soda. Works great. And when that's done, I'll show you how they look, all cleaned up. I want to make a point that if you're going to try this, do this with ventilation. Do it near an open window. It gives off some foul fumes sometimes, and you don't want to be breathing those in. So I would do it near an open window, or even outside if you're able to, because it doesn't smell too great. Also, to let you know, I have a number of these electrolysis units that I've made, And if you're interested in one, I'd be happy to sell you one for about $12.99. Sounds like a reasonable price. Maybe $2 shipping. I'm not even sure, but I do have them. If you're interested in this, you can message me through the contact page on my website at dirtscanner.com. That's dirtscanner.com. Or you can just, if it's a forum, you can message me there, or Facebook. Send me a message that way. Either way, if you're interested in one of these, I got them fairly cheap, reasonable price. Let me know, and I will get one to you. This particular setup works really well on jewelry. Okay, here's my Harbor Freight tumbler. I don't know if you can see it very well. But anyway, it's a dual tumbler, but I'm just using one with those rings. One of the rings was very delicate, so I just put it in a jar with soap and baking soda to soak, and then I'll brush it with a toothbrush. I didn't want to put it in the tumbler because it might break. That's one thing about the tumblers. If you have a delicate piece of jewelry, it might break. I had one ring that I put in with 6 stones in it, and they all fell out. But nonetheless, it's a pretty good system. Again, here's the electrolysis system I use. I just use an AC to DC adapter with alligator clips, and like I said, I'm selling them for about $12, $12.99, and probably a couple dollars shipping. Again, at dirtscanner.com. You can contact me through the contact page, or on a forum or Facebook. You can contact me that way. But if you're interested, let me know, and I'll send one out to you. But here it is, and I will tumble these for about an hour, and then I'll show you what they look like after it's done. Again, this is a Harbor Freight dual drum tumbler that I paid $49.95 for. It was on sale from $89.95. The single drum is $39.95, so I figured, $10 more. I'll get the dual, that way I can do my clad and my coppers separately, so as not to cause any staining. So it was a pretty good deal, and I've had this one for about a year. I have no problems. They gave me 5 extra belts with it, and I'm still on the first belt. So I think it's a pretty good deal. You might want to check it out at Harbor Freight. So I'll show you these rings when it's done tumbling, and we'll see how it all worked out.